Jason, when was the world actually last in good order, in your view?
A stable and ordered world is no doubt an aberration.
Yeah.
Most of human history has been war rather than peace. And economic growth and international coordination, again, probably an aberration. From roughly 1815 to 10 or 20 years ago, you had an Anglo-American hegemon controlling commerce and the fundamental treaty infrastructure of how states dealt with each other. There were vast unfairnesses in that period, and we're not debating that on this show. This is not a question of revising imperial history, but rather to look at how we went from a more ordered world to a less ordered one.
Okay, so what you're saying is that for most of the last 200 years, we had a kind of overall ordering power. It wasn't that these rogue actors didn't exist, but there was an ordering power like the British or the Americans who were providing a framework. Would you say the end of the Second World War and the creation of the new institutions like the UN and NATO were a pivotal part of that? And why is that beginning to fray now?
The American-led world order after World War II was the attempt to vest the American victory into institutions. A huge mistake that we're going to be returning to again and again in this podcast was that the victory against the Soviet Union at the end of the Cold War was not vested into new institutions. And we're kind of stuck on a world in which the salient issues of today are being dealt with by the institutions of yesterday. We just don't have enforcement mechanisms to create the right incentive structures for people to want to play ball in this ordered world.